Good afternoon, DJ. It is still Wednesday, January 7th. The time is currently 1:26 p.m. PM session. Let's go. Just arrived at my desk. I said at 1:25. It just switched to 1:27, 1:26. Sorry, as soon as I started this. Um, yeah, arrived at my desk at 1:26. As always, my weekly target is 5%. Mental check-in, feeling generally okay. Look a bit tired, but other than that, we feel good. Nothing of note to mention. Weekly program going to the what the fudge cake? That was funny. Rewind. Risk disclaimer, I accept any risk that comes with trading today. I understand that trading comes with real risk and that losing is part of the battle. All right. News. No news of note to mention the PM session, but we've had news today. All right, it's NFP Wednesday, going into the wild wild west now, making it an optimal day to take a trade. Risk going in today is 5.5 of the account size, and we have a max of 1.5. Weekly program going to this week is a buy program. Okay. Nothing's really happened in price since we've been away to change that for me. It's kind of really just confirming my weekly program. So. Yep, we're electing to stick with our weekly program of being in a buy program. M&Q finally took that buy side, filled the inefficiency, and grabbed these relative equal highs into this inefficiency here, which was our next draw. Okay, so all this is M&Q. This doesn't have that there. Oh, okay, we go to the settlement. We do have it. Yep, so nothing's really happened, right? Sticking with our weekly program. Let's talk about lunch for a second there. Ooh, wee. I already marked it out because I saw it. Well, before lunch started, actually. Dealing range buy side. All right, market structure shift here. All right, give us a little something to -2. Maybe it'll be a break even. We haven't decided yet. All right, we drop down into a discount. This is the buy that we're looking for. Sell side, market structure shift below the key level on a 1 minute. So that means we can enter on a 15-second market structure shift, which we get here and here. Okay, as you can see, beautiful. Beautiful lunch trade there. Beautiful lunch trade. Brrr. I'm seeing you too. Don't worry, I see you. Watching this. So if the morning is going to be, a bit shaky and cloudy like it was, all right, just wait till lunch. Q. Two beautiful trades in the lunch session. 2.5. Two very, very beautiful trades. Ooh. Scrumdiddlyumptious. Ah. Anyway, let's adjust our dealing range. I just wanted to show you, DJ, what we had going into the lunch. We had this nice sell, counter trend trade, pro trend trade, counter trend trade. Arrrr. Yeah, I am collecting data on it. Dealing range, liquidity. Seeming like the only time I want to be taking a retracement trade, really and truly. Okay. We're watching this buy here. We wouldn't have been taken out yet. All right, stop would be here. So let's put it. Let's see if it taxes in. It doesn't, fine. It does, great. But the entry would have been here. It's similar to what happened at 9:30, right? Previous interval set it up. 9:30, we took that buy side, we came back into it. Or the market structure was already happened, I think. Yeah, beautiful. Compare like the lunch session price action to our morning session. This is the type of price action that we're used to seeing, you know. One-sided retracements are obvious and clear, comes down to a discount, and it gives you the opportunity to come back in. You know, compare this lunch session, right, to AM session. Very messy, very seek and destroy type of profile here. Look at this. Yeah, craziness. Welcome to the Wild Wild West. 136. Yeah, 2 minutes. So we made it to that new week opening gap. Next, premium array above price that we have is 60-day upper quadrant level, upper quadrant. Then we have 20-day high, which is my drawn liquidity. You don't have to get there today or this week. No, 12 contracts. It's a pro trend trade where we're taking three off. 403. Negative 0.5. Took my losses today, didn't I? One of them definitely should have been a positive though. So it just should be 1, 2, 3 out the 4. 3 should be L's and 1 should be Posito. It was a 1-to-1, so it would be 5 something in it. Or 5 minutes in this trade now. Taking that buy side. So 2. That will need to be the low taken for me to be interested. Taking out that trade, 5 minutes in that. Thank you. Much nicer, right? You can tell much smoother, much cleaner than the AM session, you know. You had this whipsaw here. Just not that clean. Anyway, let's see what else this trade will offer us on to the next interval. Yeah, we'll take it. Excuse me. We've come into that new week opening gap, which is also yeah, uh, that was Thursday to Friday gap. Also came into this, sorry, not that one. Sorry, wrong thing I clicked on. I have to wait now. Coming to this volume imbalance here that we noted above the relative equal highs. This was our next draw. And then depending on how price behaves in here, ultimately we're targeting these relative equal highs into this inefficiency. So from here, it took a while, detoured, came down, when it looked like it was coming up to it, detoured. Now it potentially could be going up to it. It could also detour again, detour. Makes a difference. But let's just have them all on the same thing, right? Same program. Let's get the full picture actually. Oh, snap, snap, snap. Oh, that's the same high. They're the same high, so Wow. Okay, now. Shit. I even entered it late, you know. Boom. This will be my entry. I would have sat through all this drawdown. But ultimately, it wouldn't have taken me out and it would have went my direction anyway. So maybe I can enter here, enter here, enter here. And if it gives me enter here, that'll be already. Yeah, no, that would be tricky, innit? I would have to know what the risk would be. Oh, I can have it ready from here to there. Gives me 12. Or here, 2, 2, 2. I don't know. But I can work something out with them. Oh yeah. So -1 stops at 75. This is what I was talking about from this morning, DJ. From here all the way down here. Obviously, my stop will be moved to here. That is a lot of breathing room, right, for the trade. -1, maybe I go to 50. And then -2, I go to 0, break even. All right, let's collect the data on that, go moving forward. Well, I'll look back when I backtest and see if this will make sense, more sense. Now that we're at where we're at, it's just about the finer details. Or whether I'm going to do the 0.5s in terms of adjust and stop. 0.5, 75, 1.5, 50, 2.5. Yeah, that's still good far. But we'll see what makes more sense to me, really. But I'm not really feeling my current one. I'm not really feeling it, but it was just a foundation to get started. So it doesn't mean it's permanent. ICT says to move the stop after 2 partials, right? Obviously, there's going to be trades where I'm a -2. If I go to break even, there's going to come take me out and then continue. I'll have to be okay with it, you know? Let's shift this in so we can see what we're looking at. Won't be here long, DJ. Inside the range trade here. We also have a 1 minute here. So should we go based off the 1 minute? It would have been tagged in already. Okay, let's see what the 1 minute is saying here. It's a lot now. 14. Yeah. I'll be tagged on the 1 minute here, but we'll follow it on the 1 minute. Let's just scrap that. Let's close this one. Shake, shake, I am a shake. You would have been tagged on the 1 minute on this 15-second candle here if he was quick enough on the draw. We wasn't quick enough on the draw here. Entry here was 27, right? 14. That means I can put maybe. Yeah. If we missed it, we missed it. If you missed it, we missed it. No. No sync, please. If you were quick on the draw, right, you would have been tagged in on this 15-second candle at 150.55. And let's see what it offers us on this trade. If we're tagged, we're tagged. If not, we're watching it anyway. Let's see if we wouldn't be at break even yet anyway. 1 minute. -1 would be getting hit there. Let's see what else you get in this trade. Well, we can leave it for now, right? Because at -1, we can still wait for an entry. But if we get a buy here, I won't be interested in that sell. No M1 liquidity, so I won't be interested in anything but a 1 minute market structure shift. Yeah. I can close this. We have the wrong low there anyway. Yeah, I'll be taking out this trade already because my stop really should be at this low. Yeah, about 1 minute. Yeah, really should be at that. Oh, let me unsync this. Fair enough. Fair, 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 fair. Yeah, still should have been here. I don't like that this stays there. Can it just disappear? Why does it do that? Oh. 91.75 at 50 still would be in there for now. If you went to 25 and you went to 50, still in there for now. 75 still in there for now. Still watching this sell here that we missed. 14 contracts on the trend trade. About 7 will be off at 1-to-1. Anything more is just a bonus in it. Shape, shape. I am a shape. Zaza. Miss me nephew. Shape, shape. I am a shape. Oh, yep, would have been taken out. At wherever your stop was at, you would be getting taken out. See, in that cell that we missed, -2, 2.5. Okay, so if I'm anticipating a 15-second market structure shift, right, and I have my limit there, but there's also a 1-minute entry, and it comes all the way down from here. I don't know. I need to watch this back and see where I was at when this was happening. Was I setting up the limit here? How did I miss this one here and not adjust in time, right? I need to adjust in time. If I have a 15-second entry that I'm anticipating to enter on, but then we get an M1 market structure shift, I need to adjust to that M1 market structure shift because that takes precedence out the 2 time frames here. Yeah. Cool. And yeah, here, okay, so you've taken what? 30% of the trade off because it's a pro trend trade. And stop is here. All right. We still have risk in this trade. We still have risk in this trade. Let's see what the thing is saying here. Shape, shape. I am a shape. Did they allow me 6? Oh, yeah, it was 12. I'm about to say 16 wasn't 16. 12. 12, let's say 12, and we take what? We're taking 30% off. By here, it should be 60. So let's say what? Take another 10, 50, 40 off. Because I still would end up taking a loss in this trade. Yeah. I'm not feeling my current management style here, so something needs to give. Something needs to give. Anyway, here will be at 0.5, right? Look at this. The trade is all the way down here, and my stop is here. Yeah, I could bring it down more here, innit? Break even. Well, now it'll be at break even. At -3, it goes to break even. That's just tad too far. Just too much breathing room. You know, too much breathing room, I think. That's a question for me to answer in my back testing this weekend. So I can go into next weekend with a new set of management, new set of procedures and protocols that obviously from what we've gathered from this week, and then use go into that week with what we learned from this week, and then collect more data and keep going from there until there's no more new shit to. Or I'm not saying there's never gonna be any more new shit, but for now, would have a solid foundation. Like yeah, I definitely want to be like just locking in at least some. Yeah, I would have partial than that, but still lock in just for minimize the risk on that trade. Yeah. I understand why he says his exits is his one thing that he hasn't mastered. For me is the trade management. The exits I get, I'm just relying on the fibs extensions for the exits, but it's the management, right? I want the best possible one that gives my trade room to breathe, doesn't like stifle the trade, and it also allows me to reduce risk quickly. I'm gonna need to start taking the pictures with the extension because I haven't been taking when I close my days out, I haven't been taking the pictures with the fib extensions. If I had the fib extensions, I could go back into the images and see what makes sense, but I haven't been taking it with it. So that will be something I'll need to do physically. All right, like I said, gives me something to backtest this weekend. Because I don't think any. So yeah, I'm keeping track on that, but backtest wise, it gives me something to go back and do. There's not much really for me to backtest anymore because I feel like I'm at where I want to be. Can you feel it? I can feel the love. Nothing feels better than feeling the love. Everybody knows that when push comes to shove, nothing feels better than feeling the love. Arrrrrrrr. Ribadoce. That's a nice cell that we missed there, isn't it? Taught me something though. Taught me something. So we'll take it. Not gonna be in every trade. Prepare for many missed trades. Oh, that's just the dotted line. I'm tripping. -4. I'm thinking in terms of money managing wise. Maybe I should just keep them all the same too, you know? Because taking 30 off and then 30 a -2 sometimes doesn't give it to me. I've got a lot to do. A lot of finer things to do. Just so I can get to the point where I'm just like, yeah, this is what it is, and I'm not changing it anymore. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is, and you take me for what I am. As you can see, the M1, right, wouldn't have given you an entry here on that low, even on that fair value gap. There is a gap there, though. Let's confirm. No, deny. No, no gap. M1 would not have given you an entry, but the 15 seconds gave you the next 15-second candle. You had to be like on there, like that. I'd be quick on the draw, boy. Like, let's get ready. Nothing feels better than feeling the love. Yeah, psych. Need to be getting out of here soon, DJ. Kick off at 4. Need to get there at 3:30. You need to leave here like 3, maybe 2:50-ish. Then 2 more games after that. It's gonna be another long night, DJ. Another long night for us here. But we do it because we have to. Until we don't have to anymore. Wednesday was today, 7th Jan. We're about to lock it in. We ain't doing shit yet. There go the alarm. There go the alarm. Time to leave. All right. Let me do a performance review, and this trade is getting away from us anyway. We're done here, DJ. We're done here. We're done here. So 2 billion, or one potential trade that lost, right? Set up here, set up here. This one potential setup. It was a clear, met everything. Okay. Key low. We're in a in accordance to it's a pro trend trade. We're in a discount. It's not deep of a discount, really. We're in a premium, but it was a pro trend trade. So I was willing to risk it for the biscuit there, you know what I'm saying? To take dealing range buy side, but didn't work out. That's fair. Price wanted to seek deep discount. We are still watching this. Now we took that. I'm watching this high. I'm watching this high here, and we haven't taken that high yet. We can set it and leave it. We ain't taking it yet though. Same high. Below here. This is the lowest low. Two, three. All right. We can set that in motion. We are the boys in motion. We give you our devotion, boys. We are the boys in motion. Oh, this is not where I want to take profit. Let's see where lowest low. Another one, just last one for the road, right? Before we leave here. As I was saying, 1, 2, 3 L, and then 4. Okay, so winner, winner, loser, winner, maybe. We don't know yet. In that trade at what time? 2:31. It's about to be 2:31 to 2:33. That's 2 minutes. Anyway, DJ, what I did well today is that I showed up. All right. I got 1% better, gained experience, and learned lessons that I'll take into my next trading session. Thank you very much. 3 minutes in that. Well, about 2 minutes. What's that? We can't see. 31 to 33. That's 2 minutes. Solid stuff. That's what I want to see when I get into a trade. Immediate reaction down one side, right? Let me know, hey, I'm doing the right thing here. I'm on the right side of the market here. See, I was watching this. This also would have been a perfectly fine entry, but this is what we had on there. And yeah, solid. Yeah, good way to end the session on right now. Good trade to end the session on. Good trade to end the session on. It was like a one-to-one trade, right? Really and truly, they're like one-to-one right now. Yeah, showed up, got 1% better, gained experience I'll take into my next trading day, next trading session. Definitely learned a lot from this PM session, no matter, despite the fact it was, kind of a short one. Still working on my management. All right, so right now we'll be at 75. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it. So we'll see what my back testing session brings this weekend. But other than that, where for sure this PM session, I don't think it was anywhere to for sure really showed up, paid attention to the market structure. Also learned obviously that if I'm anticipating a 15-second market structure shift, and I also have a 1-minute market structure shift, I'm gonna elect to go with a 1-minute market structure shift for my entry rather than waiting for price to come back up here. This should have been my entry on that trade there. So I had it set here, but obviously I didn't take into account that M1 market structure shift. So now we know, right? That's what this is all about. We learned something that we'll take into our career of trading. So yeah, solid. How I can improve for next day, next trading session, the same thing. Keep showing up, all right? Because if I didn't show up today, right, I wouldn't have learned what I learned from 15-second market structure shift to a 1-minute market structure shift. You know, which one takes, obviously the 1 minute will take precedence over the 15 seconds because compared to comparing the two time frames is a higher time frame. Not that 1 minute is a high time frame, but if you're comparing the two, right? So yeah, if I didn't show up yet, I wouldn't have obviously now got a procedure in place for something like this if it was to happen in the future, right? So yeah, like I said, also how I can improve for next day, next trading session, or next week is that everything that we're learning from this week and we're jotting down, I'm gonna obviously write them down into like procedures and protocols, take them into next week. I do need to get my procedures and protocols like down, but they're all scattered over the place right now, but I need to go back and watch and take my procedures and protocols, write them down, and take them to next week. Okay, because that's what we'll be following and learning from our mistakes and what we've learned from this week going into next week. So that's how we can improve as well. Keep showing up, keep seeking excellence in everything that I do. All right, don't let short-term adversity losses, series of losses. We didn't have a series of losses going into the PM session. It was a much cleaner price action in the PM session in the Wild Wild West, which is shocking. Morning was quite choppy, but clean price action from lunch onwards. So this is what we like to see in the markets. Fluidity, you know, just expansion, retracement, just nice, easy to read price action, just like this, right? Perfect. But other than that, right, that's it from us today. Tomorrow, NFP Thursday. All right. We'll be here kicking off. We have news, obviously. So we'll be here kicking off at 9:15 DJ. So until PM session, if this trade is memorable enough, all right, for me to talk about it in the morning, we will talk about it in the morning. But if not, then it is what it is. You'll get to see what the price action is set because it would have printed anyway, and we'll see what else this trade offers us here. But until tomorrow morning, DJ, all right, I'm the trader here. Brilliant afternoon session, much better afternoon session than the AM session. So we're good with that. I'm the trader signing out. Good luck, good trading, happy hunting.